Protonic reversal.
Protonic reversal with your host, Conan Neutron.
You know, also the whole band was Type Bros. Type Bros from way back when. How did and realize I say this with peace and love in my heart. Peace and love. How did that name pass that's the name. Like,
that was the right one to ask because it was my idea. That was okay. Well, there was a probably a lot of your listeners are going to know this tape. Do you know this story?
I don't know. Actually, don't know.
Okay, it's not
I've forgotten
a rhetorical question. There's a you wouldn't call it a crank call tape, but it was surreptitiously recorded.
Okay.
It was a friend of our bass player, Sean, but it was before he was in the band. I just acquired it, through him. And a friend of his had recorded himself having a conversation with this kind of really aggro, like kind of skinhead dude who frequented the record store that Kurt, the friend, worked at, and was really, really obsessive about metal. And was like, "Oh, bro, I got to tell you about Merciful Fate and how they're distinct from Morbid Angel, bro. Oh, you got it, And so he called this guy, Derek, and to get the lowdown on all that. He recorded it. While he is talking about that, this other drama breaks out with the Derek guy's roommate, and he's gonna, the roommate was nodding out. He was a junkie, and he parked in the Derek guy's parking spot, and now Derek's gonna beat him down, and it's all very, very violent. And so there's this 2-track conversation about one, he's going to kill his roommate, and 2, Merciful Fate, Morbid Angel, Deicide. This is what their deal is, and it's really very insightful. And he's got a really funny California way of talking, and he definitely could not still be alive today because this is somebody. Anyway, that conversation, part of it, a little chunk of it was he's talking about somebody he works at the record store with, and he said that, Mick, he'll give you his synopsis about these bands. He doesn't know what he's talking about. He tried to tell me the King Diamond doesn't know anything about Satanism. What? Him and fucking Anton LaVey are tight bros from way back when. That's where that came from. And so I was having a conversation with my friend, and he said, "You should call your band the Tight Bros." I said, "Ooh, the Tight Bros from way back when." And that's all. That's where that came from. That was we kind of kept that under our hats for a while, but now I think that tape's faded around a lot.
That's great. Okay, so that's awesome because. And there was a time period, that there were bands with longer names, right? And it was sort of it was a thing, whatever, who cares? But I know the hassles of having a band with a longer name, such as, can't I do I have to put the whole band name on the flyer or the marquee? Do I really have to do that? Is it that much effort? This conversation is more effort than writing down these words. But okay, sure.
Yeah, I know, it must be rough, right? Yeah, and you would know us by the Trail of Death.
Yeah.
But they're still kicking on after 30 years, so again, bad example.
Yeah, Godspeed You Black Emperor,
right.
Probably got it a lot. Behead the Prophet.
Yeah, what do they do? They Godspeed You, ... or something.
Yeah,
we got the Tight Brothers a lot. That really used to piss me off. The Tight Brother. Well, it's BROS, and people are determined to put a dot after BROS, which would indicate brothers. We spell it with an apostrophe, and nobody would ever humor us in that. Even on Discogs. It has to be the same way it is on the record. Every one of our records has it that way. But no, nobody will humor us with the apostrophe. Works for the Go-Go's.
Yeah. That's
how you pronounce it.
That's really... That's a small, mediocre misery of an indignity, but I kind of love it in the same way. I love that it's really, even in death, we can get no respect for just how we can't just know.
No respect. and yeah, I had to come up with a band name that I could later get pedantic about, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Can't you just be called the Butts or something? Probably would have been smarter.
Oh, hey, you guys started in the 90s. You could probably get away with just Butt.
Yeah, good point.
Do you see
Just
butt?
butt.
Yeah, they're
Just,
playing
like,
at the fun
put
house.
it on the flyer, whatever you want. We're just butt. I have teenagers now. I got like sudden teenagers. I didn't make kids. Like we became legal guardians of these teenagers, and this is exactly their kind of conversation. And then we called my band butt.
I don't know whether to be mortified or impressed.